Good morning. Hopefully this is going to work. This is my third time attempting a live this morning to get Serena to come and talk to us. But for some reason, Facebook is not allowing me to do a joint live. So we were in my Facebook group. We've gone to my profile to see if it'll work here. Hopefully with the tags you can see that I'm live. Everything is crossed. So I really want Serena to come and talk to you guys who are in the network marketing direct selling industry. I've worked with Serena for quite a long time now, and she's been a part of my mastermind since the very beginning. She's a phenomenal lady. She is an absolute legend, and she is running a business with Avon that is amazing to watch. Yeah, it's fantastic. So Serena is going to come on and share with you what she loves about the mastermind, what difference it's made to her, if everything goes to plan. However, I'm live here and I can't see anybody coming up, so fingers crossed she pops up in a minute and then we will have a chat. If not, we'll give it up as a bad job and try again another day. Oh, there we go. Bring them on video. That's the button I'm looking for, Serena. Look at that. There's actually a button. Not that it's working, but I've clicked the button. Bring them on video. Click, click, click. Add. There we go. Send invitation. Adding. Why doesn't it work in a group anymore? Honestly, Serena. Come on, come and join me. I can see it's trying to add you. Yes!
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That was a palaver, wasn't it?
Wasn't it just? Wasn't it just?
So, will somebody, please, in my world of direct sellers and people who are great with tech, go and try going live in a joint live with somebody in a group, because that just did not work
No, it weren't having it.
It was not having it. Oh, anyway, hello, Serena.
Hello.
So nice to see
And
you.
you
I was just, I don't know whether you heard, telling everybody a little bit about you before you came on, saying that you've been in my mastermind now since the very beginning.
Yeah.
The very beginning.
It's been absolutely, what a journey. Just what a journey. It's been fabulous. I loved it.
What a journey in so many different hair colours. Yeah,
so many different hair colours, so many different one way, come back again, do it that way again, try a bit more, and yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah, I love it. Oh, Rachel says, love your hair.
Thank you, Rachel.
Rachel's probably not seen you with the blonde.
No,
I like
probably not, yeah.
Anyway, Serena, tell everybody a little bit about who you are and what you do, so people can have a bit of a background.
So I'm Serena Hare, so I'm an Avon representative and leader. I'm also an Avon training ambassador as well, which is fab. I've been with Avon now for almost 5 years, which is, seems like a long time, but I absolutely love what I do. So that, that's, yeah. So this is the longest that I've managed to stick with something and not end up trailing off to something else. So it's been really good that I've stayed where I am. I have a little team of 46 underneath me, which is fabulous.
Not a little team.
So yeah, so I'm happy with that. And just keep on growing. I absolutely love what I do. I love supporting other people that are maybe struggling a little bit with their anxiety and things, which is what I struggled with when I joined. So that's something that I really enjoy, supporting other people, which is fab.
Yeah, so that's something that me and you have in common, isn't it?
Yeah.
So way back when I started, it was an anxiety thing. It was to get me out and doing something, because I couldn't really go to proper work because anxiety doesn't let you do things like that, does it? But actually this industry is phenomenal for that.
Absolutely phenomenal.
And it does change you, doesn't it? It really
100%, 100%. Like before, I couldn't step into a shop. I couldn't even go shopping on my own, and now I'm holding my own stall in a market. It's like it's from one extreme to another.
Same as me.
An absolute journey. Absolute journey.
Yeah, phenomenal. Yeah, you've done so well. Yeah, amazingly well. So way back when, we're talking what, 2022?
Yeah.
You joined our first mastermind. It was the joint one with me and Gemma, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Mrs. Mindset. She's watching. Hello, Mrs. Mindset. What made you decide to come and join the mastermind?
I think at the time I was feeling a little bit stuck, so I wasn't sure which way I wanted to go with my business, with myself. I wasn't sure. I wasn't believing in myself. I had a lot of issues with trusting myself and believing in what I was doing. And I think that's why I joined, because I wanted to believe in myself, and I wanted to be able to then say, right, okay, I'm believing in myself. I can now believe in you, because you can also do this XYZ. So that was the initial reason why I joined. And I was also struggling with time management. I was going into a lot of flare-ups with my illnesses, and I just wasn't coping very well with that. So I was very much up and down in my business, whereas now I'm much more stable and I'm much more on it all the time, which is good.
Yeah, I do remember way back when we first started working together like this, you were very much all or nothing.
Yes.
So you would, and I know you won't mind me saying this, you would go all in with something so much that you burnt out, and then do nothing for however long.
For weeks
and
or
then,
months.
Yeah, pick it back up, do loads, nothing. Yeah. So there was no consistency there with it. And
absolutely, 100%.
And as much as you can build a business like that, it's not sustainable.
No, definitely not. No. Definitely not. I was losing a lot of people due to me not putting the effort in supporting and continuously supporting. So I was giving them all when they first came in, and the tail off. Whereas now, because I'm giving the consistency, it's working a lot better.
Yeah.
Better.
Yeah, that consistency and looking after your team. You know that they don't get that you have ups and downs.
No.
It's not that it's not that they don't care, but they don't think about that straight away, do they?
No.
So we've got to be there for the teams, but at the same time being there in the right way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's something I struggled with, because I was trying to do everything for everybody and trying to be that person that could do everything. And I think that's why I was burning out so much, because I was trying to be there and do everything. Then I realised that actually you don't need to do as much as I was doing. So I'm making it more effective, but still working just as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And you definitely cut down the amount of stress that you were having with the ups and downs, didn't you?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. And now, like, as I say, I do my stall 4 or 5 days a week, and that's something that I didn't think I could do. 12 months ago, there was no way that I would have even thought about doing something like that, because I was just burning out so much, and my health was so up and down, and yeah, and I think I've learned now that my health doesn't define who I am and what I can and can't do. I'm now defining myself, and I'm being who I want to be, which is massive. Like that's the biggest step for me, definitely.
Yeah, without a doubt. And you can just see it in the way you hold yourself and the way you talk to people and the way you're coming live today.
Yeah, completely different. Before I would have been a bit shy and a bit not sure what to say. What do I do now? And I'm like, yeah.
So what would you say are the biggest things that the mastermind has done for you along the way? Because now you've been in 3, haven't you?
Yeah.
We're going for the 4th.
Yes, I think for me it's given me, if I'm unsure of what I'm doing, I'm finding strategies. Like when we have strategy days, I can find my strategy for the 6 months or 12 months or whatever we're doing at the time, and that helps me then to be able to work out what my strengths are, where I can work, when I can't work. Like now I know I'm entering into my sort of autumn winter's not my best time, and I know that, but I'm also not allowing it to take over either, because I know I can put a strategy in place with yourself. And then move forward from there. So I think it's knowing that there's somebody there that I can go speak to if I needed to. So if I'm really struggling, I can say, you know, Anna, I'm a bit unsure. What do I do in this situation, or whatever's. Yeah. It's just having that comfort blanket, I suppose, of somebody saying, yeah, that's good. No, try it this way. And trying to look at different ways of working with things rather than just going headstream and just going for it, which is what I would have done previously. Yeah. And
do you know what? You have an upline. And you have a company to go to. Yeah. Why choose me to do that?
I think it's having somebody who's neutral as well. I think sometimes having somebody that's not in the business and they're doing it for themselves or whatever, it's also somebody who's neutral and can say, well, actually, no, I think this works a better way. I think, why don't you try it this way? Try and turn it around a little bit and look at it this way. And I think consistency was a word that proper scared me. Like even up until probably 6-12 months ago, that word was like, no, I can't do that. I can't be consistent because of my health. I can't do this because of that. And I made excuses for myself. Whereas now it's like, actually, I can be consistent, and it's my consistency my way, rather than it being what people think I should do.
Yeah, and I suppose an upline and a company wouldn't give that sort of support quite the same. There's certain things that, well, I remember back in the day, I wouldn't have gone to my upline now because I would have been too scared of what they would think of me. Not in any nasty way or anything, because my upline in the business was absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, but there's things I would never have admit to her.
Yeah, like when you're having down times, it's not something you necessarily talk with everybody about. I mean, even people close to me, I don't always tell how I am or how I feel or whatever it is. But when it's affecting my business, I do. Then once I realise that it is affecting, I then have another look at it and say, right, okay, maybe I can speak to Anna about it. Maybe I can speak to the other guys that are in the mastermind and see what their opinion are on this.
Yeah.
And that's been massive, having that other group of people that are in the same situation, who do the same thing and probably have the same struggles as what you do, and being able to pull on their experiences as well, which is just, it's just fab.
Yeah.
It's been amazing.
Yeah. Carolyn says, I totally agree. Yeah. Yeah. And I think when we're in business, I mean, I'm in a separate business. You've got the dog, I've got school kids walking out outside, Serena, honestly, don't worry. Yeah, I'm in business on my own. I don't have an upline.
Yeah.
So I have a mastermind that I use for that support. I have a business coach for that team support, you know, all those things.
Yeah.
In this industry, we sometimes think, yeah, we've got that already, we can tap into that, but sometimes that's just not enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, it's great to have it. And I remember how amazing it was being a part of a team, but I don't know, sometimes you just need that other thing.
Yeah, it's hard to explain what it is that you need, but it does work. It absolutely 100% has changed my business and changed me as a person as well. So it's not just my business, it's helped me as a person as well, massively.
Yeah.
Like I say, I'm now walking into shops on my own and doing my shopping. I've got my own stall where I go 4 or 5 days a week, where I sit there from 9 till 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you know, and I'm talking to new people constantly, which is something that I really struggled with doing conversations. So now I'm literally sat there talking to people, and it's like, this is completely different for me, but I am absolutely loving it.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely made me realise that this is where I need to be, and that I'm absolutely loving it.
Yeah, and I have to give, and we both have to give credit to Mrs. Mindset Gemma Holden for quite a substantial amount of that, because I am not a mindset coach.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But yeah, and I think having that community gives you that extra push.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely. And I think as well, when you sat there and you're thinking, right, well, I'm not really sure what to do about this. I've spoke to so and so, but I'm not sure what they're saying. I've spoke to so and so, and they've said this is completely different, something else. And then somebody else has said something, and then you get all these mixed messages. You're like, well, what do I actually do? Because I've got all these different things coming in. So then I tend to then come back and say, right, to the group, right, this is what I'm thinking about. What do you think? Like when I was starting the market, I came and I said, this is what I'm thinking of doing. What's your thoughts? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
We talked it through. And I think that helped massively for me to then say, right, okay, yeah, I'm going to do this. And then we changed it, because originally, if you remember, I had to have a 12-month contract.
Yeah. But
then you said that'd be a bit scary for me. And I was like, yeah, it is scaring me, if I'm honest. And then I went back and I managed to get it on a 3-month rolling contract. So it's if I wouldn't have come to you and said that, I could have then been stuck with a 12-month contract, you know? So I think just having that other way of looking at it and asking somebody else's opinion has just been massive.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to broach money, because a mastermind is not cheap.
Yeah.
It's not cheap. You have to invest in something like this, right? From your point of view, talk to me about the money, because actually it is a big thing, and people don't like talking about money, and you probably don't either, but I'm going to put you on the spot.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's not cheap.
No, it's not cheap, but it's worth every penny. As I've said, the amount of support and the things that you get from the mastermind, the talks that we go through, the trainings that we go into, and just knowing that there's people there around you is massive. I've doubled my retail in the time that we've been in this mastermind.
The current one that you're in now. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I have literally doubled in that time my retail with Avon, but I've also brought more people into business and kept them in business as well. So overall, it's paying. What I'm earning more is now paying for my mastermind, which when I came into it, I was a bit unsure of whether to do it or not because of that.
Yeah.
So I think in terms of being scared to do it, I would just say just go for it, because the results you get from a mastermind is phenomenal. It's amazing. Like I say, it's literally doubled my retail, and that's, I'm now up in a new bracket for my my commission that I get back from Avon as well, because of the increase. So that all helps.
Well, that's the one thing I found about a mastermind as well, that it's really difficult to explain. When you invest in something, when you pay money for something, you are so much more committed to do the things.
Yeah, definitely.
And for me, I paid a small fortune out every month for the mastermind I was in at the time, you know, way back when, and I still do. But I know that I will earn that money back and then some, because I've paid it and I am committed. And I think that's part of the difference.
Yeah, I think it is. I think because you know that there's that outlay there, and you're thinking, well, no, I'm not going to not do it. If this is what I'm doing, if I'm paying X amount, then that I am going to push, and I'm going to push to earn that back, because that's just, massively. Like the next mastermind I'm coming into, that's for me, it's going to be about my leadership and building my team up bigger. That's my goal, is to literally grow the team. Because I think retail wise, I'm happy where I am with my retail. So now I'm going to build that business.
Get them building their businesses.
Yes, definitely. So that's exciting. But I think the reason I'm doing it is because I know without the support there, then I'd go back to where I was 2 years ago, however long ago. And I don't want to go back there. I want to keep going forward. So for me to keep going, it works for me. That's the support that I get is well worth every penny that I pay out, definitely.
Oh, bless you.
Definitely.
Caroline has said, I'm going to have to get really close to the screen because I can't see it. I don't have an upline, so I am my support. But this is why I opt into other groups and people to help and support you. And sometimes you just to give you that pat on the back to say, yes, you're doing fab, you got this.
Yes.
So right.
Yes.
Yeah, it is so right.
100%.
If you haven't got an upline, or you're not in the top 10 or whatever, or even if you are, sometimes you just need that little bit more encouragement. That's
definitely. And you definitely get that from the chats that we're in, and the support that we get from the calls that we jump on and things like that. Absolutely 100%. And not just from yourself, but from the other people that are there as well, which is phenomenal. It's amazing.
Yes. Definitely. So in your opinion, Serena, just to end, because I'm supposed to be live somewhere else at 9:30, why should people join? If people are watching this now or on replay, why should they join the mastermind this time round? If
you are stuck in that rut that I was stuck in, then just bite the bullet and go for it, because it will absolutely change your life. Like, it's phenomenal. The support, everything, the whole package is just amazing. So for me, if you are stuck on the fence and unsure of whether to make that outlay, just do it, because I was there the first mastermind that I came into. I was a bit, I'm not sure whether it's for me. I don't know whether I should put that outlay, or should I do it, shouldn't I? And eventually we sat and had a chat to reach out to Anna, reach out to any of the other masterminds that have been on there, and have a chat with us, because we'll all tell you honestly how it's been for us. But have a reach out, speak to Anna, and do it, because you won't regret it. You really won't. It's amazing. Changed my life, that's for sure.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Serena, for giving your testimonial and bit of a case study on the mastermind. That's fabulous. If you want to find Serena, where can they find you, Serena?
So I
want to go and find you in Avon.
I have a page that's Phoenix Store on Facebook, so you can find me on there, and then my profile is Serena Hair. So I don't do my group now, so I've moved over to my Facebook page. So I'm on my Facebook page, Phoenix Store.
Amazing. Thank you, Serena.
Thanks very much, Anna.
We shall see you soon. Have a good one.
Thank you. See you soon. Bye.